Okay, good morning. Welcome to One Concept Per Day portal. This is your question number 3. In the first question, if you remember, we had learned about what is distance, the displacement, velocity, how do you calculate them and so on. And we also looked at what is relative motion. In case of relative motion, how do you find the time taken by one object to the other object? We generally call such problems as police thief problem. Right? The second kind of question that we have seen in the second video is about given a VT graph, how do you find out the displacement, or if the displacement is given, how do you find out the time, okay, and so on. We have seen this. This was much more simpler problem as compared to any other problem, but still, this was a question taken from IB paper. So this was taken from 2024 November last semester's paper, right? Okay, now let us look on to the next one. This is 2006 November paper. This is the third question, once again on basic kinematics. So define the term acceleration. So what is acceleration? So this was 2 marks. So you should write change in velocity divided by time taken for its speed. So this is nothing but your acceleration, which you can also write this as delta v by delta t, but just don't write the equation. You need to define, because when you write the equation and just leave it like this, it's of no use. Okay, so if you are writing something like v minus u divided by t, okay, now what you do is you mention what is v, what is u, what is t, and then you say this is what we have done. You get full marks. But if you just write down the equation like this, you won't get this one. Some students, what they do is they write this as v equal to u plus at, okay, and you don't define what are the respective terms, you will not get any marks over here. Okay, now let us move on to the next question. An object has an initial speed u and an acceleration a. After time t, its speed is v, and it has moved a distance s. Okay, equations of motion are given here. State the assumptions made in this equation about the acceleration. So when can you use equations of motion? Okay, very simple question. You can say that the acceleration should be equal to constant, only then you can use your equations of motion, right? There are still three more equations of motion which have not been put over here. So all 5 equations of motion can be used only when acceleration equal to constant. What are those equations of motion? Let us write that also. So one is v equal to u plus at, second one is s equal to ut plus half at square. Though they have not asked you, I'm just writing it for your knowledge sake. The third one is v square equal to u square plus 2as, and the next one is v average is equal to u plus v divided by 2. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equations I have written. Okay, now let us read the next question. Derive using these equations an expression for v in terms of u, s, and a. Definitely such kinds of questions are not asked currently, but anyway, you should know how to do it. Okay, so if you practice these questions, you will get to know how do you answer such kinds of questions. Okay, so using these equations, v in terms of u, s, and a. Now you see, why did I write all those? See, this you will know, it is already there in the data booklet also. So which equation defines v in terms of u, s, and a? See, this one you had t over here. T is not been asked. So here you see v, u, a, and s. So this is the equation that you need to derive. Okay, and as you know in IB, so whatever we ask you to derive it, the IB asks you to derive, not me. Okay, so IB asks you to derive. It will always be from the data given to you. It should be either from the data given to you in the question, or it could be something like from the data booklet. So therefore, now the data is already given to you. How do you derive it over here? Now we have v equal to u plus at. Now from here, and you have s equal to so much over here. Now you look at this, t is eliminated, which means what? I should eliminate the t. Okay, don't worry when thinking that okay, derivations not required. See, what these derivations will help you is that understanding the process of deriving something. Okay, it involves you the critical thinking. Okay, see, what did I do? I just did not say anything. I just said that okay, see, if you want to derive this equation, it does not have a term t over here. So from this equation, eliminate the value of t. That's what you need to do. So how do I do? So now let us take t. I take the value of t from here. So v equal to u plus at. I'll write t is equal to v minus u divided by a. Right? I'll transpose this u that side. Divide this by a. I get t equal to v minus u divided by a. Then I will take this value, substitute it over here. So when I do this, I get s equal to u plus v divided by 2 multiplied by, for the value of t, I'll substitute this. And I'll write v minus u divided by a. Now you see, this is, okay, I will rewrite this once again in a different format. I'll write this instead of u plus v, I'll write this as v plus u divided by 2 into v minus u divided by a. When I do this, what do I get? I get this as v square minus u square divided by 2a. I did a plus b into a minus b, right? Or what is this on the left hand side? This is s over here. So thus I can now write v square minus u square is equal to 2a. Okay, don't think that okay I have practiced it so many times you have got this. Even without practice also, you should be able to understand what is being required. This is true for every question. Okay, the moment you get a derivation, do not panic saying that I have not done. Okay, you should be able to derive any equation. The clue in this is nothing but you need to look at okay what is that you need to eliminate over here. Okay, so if you know this, then you can easily solve any kind of problem. Okay, next. This question, I do one thing, I do this question in the next video. Okay, thank you.